Alright, well, I guess it's time to begin solving some of our problems. Because traffic is kind of a big one at the moment. This one street gets way too much traffic to still be a skinny street. So we're going to expand it to a 4-lane in that direction. As annoying as it is to remove all those houses. But all that traffic saved is probably gonna save us from a headache. And then this road can honestly probably be upgraded as well. It's slightly too big though. Or better bet's just to not have a whole bunch of massive parking lots. Stuff like that. Alright, so we can start sticking things over here. I do like though that otherwise traffic isn't bad. I think that just solved our entire traffic problem. Yeah, traffic's all good now. I'm gonna put different things in these spots. Like I am gonna put a parking lot back over here, but not nearly as big of a parking lot. But like a singular medium parking lot here. I'm gonna keep the 10 cents charging on it. So that kind of gives us our start to our city here. This is still just getting used as a storage warehouse at the moment. Okay, so I'm feeling that we make some of this forest right here into, specifically this and this, into industry. And we run the train back over here so that way the cargo trains can do their thing. So let's figure out how we're doing this interchange here. I think my plan is honestly just to upgrade this to a 3-lane right here. And then have an extra one going off of here, back onto here, and off of here, and back onto here. So we just, you gotta go one of those two directions, I guess, but that should be plenty for us. Should be able to hold almost all of our. So realistically, I actually do want to upgrade this up to a 3 far sooner. Never mind, this goes down to a 2 anyways. Oh, for a bridge. Perhaps it's enough then. So that would be nonsense right there. Maybe I'll just upgrade this to a 2. It's going off. I'm gonna do 1 lane off over here. Like that. This I will upgrade into a 3-lane though. And then just break off its lane far sooner. so that's those two combining, which that'll go down into a 2-lane one-way. And then that'll turn into just a plain old road. Which does mean that we need our off-ramp.
Station for the cultural sophisticate who doesn't fear extending their ears to the more challenging sphere of the classical genre. Let us move now.
Okay, so this left one is going to go immediately into the city.
Here we have some perfectly anguishing correspondence.
And then this right one is going to actually go up 10 feet.
Professor Hornbuckle, whereas I make no apology for my erudite, modesty demands that I prevaricate against the title. I am but a humble devotee of the form, and all my expertise derives merely from a life devoted to the gentle arts. Though I do thank you for the honor. But I digest. To continue. Professor Hornbuckle, as a traveler from my homeland, I long to hear a tune that speaks to the anguish of my low-weary soul. There now, my good fellow, chin up, as it were. No need to wallow in sentiment. Leave that to those poet chaps. Here's a tune just
Alright,
for you,
well,
and
there's
I do hope
our...
it provides your aching spirit some...
What's that? Alright, so... I think our plan here is just convert this down into a good old-fashioned 2-lane road. I guess we could do a bigger road. Do 4-lane. Twice as expensive, and I don't think it's really worth it. So we're just gonna... Gonna kind of route this road out pretty much to like here, and that's gonna be pretty much the whole thing. We're just gonna lower these down into 1-lane ins and 1-lane outs. Realistically, that double lane out is probably a little bit excessive, but you know, it breaks and stuff, so it's fine. So now let's just get our forestry in here. Yeah, it covers plenty. Yeah, this is a lot of wood to be able to harvest. Already almost 1,000 tons of... We're over 1,000 tons of wood now harvested. Unfortunately, it would appear as though we cannot pass this highway. So we cannot make a completely absurd amount. And this definitely isn't the most efficient shaping either, but that's probably fine. Things really considered. And now it also needs power and out to it, which should be a fairly easy thing. Just gonna run it down along this highway. Theoretically run it through that highway tunnel, or through the bridge, theoretically. Okay, and so now this can also get water and sewage to here. So we're just going to tie into here, and then we're just going to run it literally right along. This thing is going to produce a absurd amount of wood. All things really considered here. I'm also going to attach on this side, because that means that they can come in. And then over here, I'm going to have another one, and then the train. I think that's the plan here. Also do the usual, you can't turn right here, and I mean, engineers for that to turn left, so you can't turn right here, I guess. And you can't turn left off. Alright, that goes in. That should be fine. This one will go down and go 2-lane. And we could play even just that with the dirt road, but we'll just go with 2-lane. It's gonna go like that. It's gonna go into a tunnel very, very quickly. So that way it can go around all of this. It's gonna go back up. Space do we need for that cargo train station? We need a decent bit of space. My only concern is that we don't have enough space. So I'm thinking this down closer to the water, hope that it fits up in there. And it's not going to though. Yeah. So we're just gonna shove this on the other side of the highway. Pretty much all the way up. Bring it up 30 feet very, very fast. It's kind of a really, really stupid design. Gets what I need done, so yeah, but it doesn't. So we're gonna go back and redesign this. Just the sheer amount of distance it would take to go up that much, causing problems. I realistically need to get this up to 10 before I get there. 10 feet. I can't quite do 10, so we'll get up to 20. Right in there. We'll get up to... Wait. Right, like... I really like the way that's curved, but there's not a whole lot I can really do about that. So. We're gonna become quite the forestry powerhouse out here. Just attach these. That. Two lane on there. And shove it lane out. Except I really don't like that. So instead we're going to do one lane in, one lane out. There we go. Wait, where are all these cargo trucks coming from? Oh. Yeah, this thing should be transporting stuff to here. Which I think it is. Yeah, it is. So why is all the traffic coming in through here? Because... oh, these trucks are coming in from other cities to the cargo train terminal. Why are they doing that? Why are other cities coming in to go to our cargo train terminal? I guess cargo trains are just a bad idea because they seem to be kind of broken at the moment. Other cities are using our cargo trains. I don't really get it. See that? I don't understand how they work. Either way, we'll probably revisit them sooner rather than later, but... they are cool, but that's kind of nonsense, so... we should still have some absolute powerhouses of... I was gonna say... well, traffic should clear up quickly once they all figure out where they're going. They are all returning to wherever they're coming here from. So they've all got to go that way. So this whole thing's gonna be backed up for about 10 minutes. So we're just gonna ignore all of that. But these, yeah, these are leveling up like crazy with the amount of money they're making. Like this one's already level 5. I literally built this like 5 minutes ago. That's gotta be bringing us in a lot of money. We're only producing. How much of it is getting processed? Also not as much as I thought. So where's our, like, all of this wood go? Oh wait. Crime, yay. I forgot that I kinda need to, like, build villages around these. I'll probably build a town out here. I'm just gonna do that now. I'm gonna build like a small little town. Just like a little farm town out here. So I might be able to make some more industry out here. Just using this land. That's fine. This is where all of the low density housing can go. Put more medium to high density housing down here. School right there. It's a really fancy high school. Stick a police station down in here. Stick a fire department down in here. Stick a medical clinic. Park. Stick a couple commercial buildings down here. Just a lot of wood down here, really. Realistically, I feel like I could probably still be totally fine by just making, like, way more wood even. High crime. Hold on, wait, our crime rate's high? Yeah, that's pretty high. Well, I guess that's what we're investing in next is the police. Shouldn't need a prison, so I'll go straight for that. And an emergency battery station. Stick a police headquarters somewhere. That'll cover our police for like half the city for the rest of forever. Right there, pretty much. Allows more stuff to cross over. So these are actually great places for me to set up emergency things, because these get so little traffic that realistically I can just shove them on roads like this and just never worry about them. Yeah, but our income is pretty good. So we've got some quite good income here. Okay, I do want to see. Yeah, we're earning $1 million from industries alone. I feel like specialized wood industries. No, wood really isn't bringing us in all that much. It's really beverages and textiles. Good to know, I guess. Offices are bringing us in a decent bit, mostly media and financial. And then taxes, which currently middle class is getting us the most, but everybody's paying the same amount, so average completed. Oh. Because of yeah, we aren't producing any electricity at the moment. Honestly, we totally should though. Like, I could just build this. Like, sure, it's expensive, but this is gonna produce way more electricity than we can use. And then we just sell it, and then we make a profit. Sure, it's bad for the environment, but oh well. Profit's profit. We're gonna purchase those. And now we can chuck our gas-powered power plant out here. Same output, less fuel. Reduce air pollution. So what's the problem with water? Oh, water, we just aren't pulling enough. Well, I can just shove one of those right there. And then water up like that. And a tiny little dirt road out to it. I just don't want to connect. Okay, there we go. Now it's pumping up water. Now we can toss down the sewage thing. Except this one we're gonna have absurd number of these things. I have 3 of those and this. So it's quite expensive, it's quite good purification. I'm still struggling with sewage up here. Guess I can stick down another one. I guess that's not connected yet, so I guess that makes sense. Neither one of these are connected, so I guess that kind of makes sense. onto the fancy power grid. And boom. Now we're producing way more electricity than we need. And we can just sell it and store it. Do whatever we need with it. Okay, well, let's just run these underneath some streets here. Super easy and direct path out here. Yeah, now it's charging at an absurd rate. Realistically, I could toss a whole second one on there in case I do something stupid and wind up with no power for a while. Not a terrible idea to have an absurd amount of extra backup power. You know how it goes. Is traffic finally kind of fixing itself? Should honestly increase this to 3 lanes. Oh, this is 4 two-way, okay. Where are all of these going? Spinning. Oh, God. Oh, okay. Our industry is big enough that's clogging all of this back up. How are we gonna fix this? First let's try splitting these up. Let's make this not all the same road anymore. Let's find out past like here, I think. Well, until then we really need the 2 separate ones. I guess it's gonna have to be fine going into because we just don't have the space for a bigger one. Is there an undo button? There should be an undo when you're paused. That'd be great. No idea what it's trying to do there. Now we can split this into 3 goes to 2. Goes to 1. still coming back. Let's expand back up to a 2. Expanding up to a 3 just to accept that extra doubling traffic. That'll be 1 for a minute. This one's going back up to 3. I'll also weigh that down to 2 there as well. Adding 2 there shouldn't realistically be a problem. This is going to turn into 1. This one's going to turn into 2. And this 1 is going to go up over this. They're all snapping off. So I can just sketch earlier on this right past there. Unconnected. Okay, now I'll be turned back on. Hopefully that kind of helps. But I have a feeling it's not really going to help because all the traffic problem is down here at this roundabout. I think part of solving the problem could also be making the entrance onto that smoother. I think having this have the 2 lanes, then go all the snapping off, have the 2 lanes go like that. I would do this. Yeah, no, I guess I can do that. Okay. Awesome if they could just allow you to put stop signs on specific roads. I feel like I can also do an off-ramp here that essentially just takes you straight over into there. I feel like I should do that pretty early on. So yeah, all of these annoying semi trucks that get in the way, just not be there. And build this section of the city to pull up to this much traffic. I want a bigger roundabout. It's actually safer without all of these streets going on. Oh great, fire at the park too. Either that sorted it out or that caused more confusion. I think that just caused more confusion temporarily. Well, I think tomorrow we are going to leave this cash cow of a city and build a whole different kind of city way up here. Can we afford to buy all this? Yeah. That's roughly what we want to do. We'll start down here, I think. We'll start right here. We'll start building branches off of it. This is where we'll start our new city. We'll leave this cash cow of the city to just kind of stay there. It's not completely abandoned. It's just partially abandoned. Alright, well that's roughly what we're going to do. We're going to have an interchange off of here, and then just a really, really long city that's just going to be a lot of random stuff. That's going to be a couple major highways. Ooh, we might be able to make use of a hydropower right here. That'll be our plan next time too, is to power this entire city over here off of just hydropower. But just for a... Yeah, we're making a lot of money. We should be totally fine with whatever we decide to do. We still haven't collected any garbage from anybody at this point. They're just kind of figuring it out. I don't know what the downside to not collecting garbage is, but it doesn't appear to exist from my perspective. I don't quite know what the purpose of it is. But oh well. Alright, well I think that is our plan for tomorrow. So I will see you guys then. Have a great night, morning, evening, whenever. See y'all tomorrow.